Crabman here from Crabman Gaming. Today we are playing Cricket Captain 2020, the India Save Part 4, which includes 3 one-day internationals against England. It is the first time India are playing at home in this series, and this promises to be a highly competitive 3-match series as England are the number 1 ranked team in the world. If we have a quick look at the world ratings, India number 1 in Test and 2020 cricket, but a little bit behind England in the world ratings. And let's have a look at the performance. Last time England, or the last home series we did win, so it's not going to improve our points tally, but we don't want to lose and slide further down the rankings. So England in India for 3 one-day internationals. A lot of 3 one-day international series in this season. There's not many 4 or 5 series, and India have played a few 7-match series in the past. I do remember one against Australia, and Australia have played England in a 7-match series before as well. Gee, lots of loading here. Alright, we can actually change the pitch in internationals as well. Oh, we still can't do it just yet. We need to pick a squad. I don't think it's going to be too different to the Zimbabwe squad. Let's have a look. Shikhar Dhawan's still really the spare batsman. Rahul probably needs to get going a little bit. It's been a little bit disappointing. Along with Chahal. Yadav's got a couple, but looking between Chahal and Yadav as the number 1 spinner. Yeah, I don't think I really need to change anyone unless there's anyone really standing out to be picked. Oh, Pujara looks pretty good as well. That's pretty tough, although he's never really played a lot of one-day cricket. What about bowlers? Anyone here really standing out? He looks pretty good. Good luck trying to pronounce his name. Yeah, no one too much. I kind of look for about 100 wickets generally before I look to pick somebody. Okay, we're looking for Rohit, Prithvi Shaw, Rahul, Kohli, Shreyas Iyer for the top 4, and bowling, Bumrah, Shami, and we might just stick with Kuldeep Yadav for the moment, Jadeja and Pandya. Do you know what, I'm actually going to give the bowling to Pandya. I'll give Jadeja some fielding, and we'll give it to Dhoni as well. And put the physio in just on some people who seem to be lacking a tiny bit of physio. Okay, it'd be interesting to see who England pick as well in this series. So let's go to the team selection page. Alright, let's pick. I wonder if I can just load the last team. Oh, I can, but actually I didn't want that because I changed lots of players. But we'll swap Bumrah for Shami. And I think that's pretty good. Rohit, Shaw, Rahul, Kohli, Iyer, Pandya, Dhoni, and these two can kind of move apart between 5 and 6. I might actually just put Dhoni at 5. At 6. Okay, I'm happy with that team. England have gone with a very attacking opening lineup. Johnny Bairstow with Jason Roy, Joe Root at 3, Joe Denley at 4, all the J's, Owen Morgan at 5, he's probably the captain, although the game might pick Root as captain. Tommy Banton comes in, a very young, aggressive keeper, at 6, Ben Stokes, the most iconic player, at 7, Chris Wokes, very handy, lower order batsman and bowling and seam bowler, Tom Curran at 9, Jofra Archer at 10, and the very quick Mark Wood at 11, so no spinner for England. I meant to make it a spinner's pitch, but it is an absolute road. Can we finally win with tails? Finally, after losing every toss against Zimbabwe, I finally win a toss on a road. Let's have a bat. Let's see if we can put a good score on. I'm going to be aggressive just because I know 300 might not be enough against England. We're probably going to need in the region of about 330 plus on this pitch with some aggressive English batsmen. Jason Roy could pretty much chase the score down himself if he gets going. So thanks for joining me for part 4 today. Just the quick shill that I have the Facebook page, Crabman Gaming. Oh, he's gone! Oh, Sharma's gone. Rohit for 6. Didn't like me shilling the Facebook page. And also on Twitter as well. So thanks to the people who've joined so far. It's at Crabman Gaming. Beautiful shot down the ground from Prithvi Shaw. So we've got those 2 avenues. I love all the comments that are coming each day. More and more comments every single day, which is amazing. See if this series starts to gain a little bit of momentum as well. And thank you also for liking the video when you watch it. Oh, there's Shaw gone again. To slip root's got 2 catches. Curran and Archer are on their way. In comes Kohli. I might just ease him off. Oh, it's bounced. That's bounced. Oh, it's not. It's gone. First ball. Oh, that is a disaster. Shreyas Iyer coming in. Got a lot of work to do. He's on hat-trick. Hat-trick ball. Oh, he smashed him away for 4, like you do to every good hat-trick ball. That's out as well. Oh, no, there's no one out there. What an interesting over. That's gone. Oh, he's dropped him. Oh, can you believe it? 2 wickets, 9 runs, a dropped catch. Oh, it's all happening. As Bill Laurie would say, the tension, the drama, the buzz. 42 for 3 after just 6 overs. My plan to bat quickly has backfired. We do have some good bowlers. Maybe it's Jadeja's time. That's down leg. Maybe it is Jadeja's time to have a good bat today. There's still Dhoni, Pandya, Jadeja to bat. Turn the highlights off. And I might just stick to about 5 and over for this next 10. Oh, Shreyas Iyer's gone. He's caught at slip as well. Why is everybody getting caught at slip? Oh dear. I might just put the wickets on, which sometimes I don't like, but I can see what's happening. Dhoni's in early. He's setting in for a big innings today. Just going to let him get settled in. Alright, let's just nudge a little bit now. Still haven't used the 5th bowler. I have noticed this a lot throughout the series I played with Australia. And this first match is Dhoni's plum LB to Mark Wood. It's disappointing. Shuffled across the crease. I have noticed that I'm actually going to bring in Jadeja and just leave Pandya to attack at the end. They don't bowl the 5th bowler, which will mean Stokes has got to bowl all 10. They probably won't bowl Joe Denley, even though it says he's an all-rounder. He doesn't bowl a lot. If you look at last year, 7 one-day internationals, he just bowled the 17 overs, so it's probably more of a part-time bowler. So Stokes would have to bowl all 10 here. But what tends to happen is he'll bowl 8 and someone else will just fill in with 2. Alright, India's still going okay. If they can get a good finish, can still look to get close to 300. That's Joe Root, another catch. How many catches? 1, 2, 5 catches at first slip. That is incredible. I have never seen that before. Never ever seen it in all of my cricket captaining days. 5 catches at first slip. Just put him in at first slip. Pandya's gone. Alright, we're in a little bit of trouble now. We're into the last 10. Rahul's batted well. He's closing in on that 100. There it is. Magnificent 100 for KL Rahul. He's been struggling this year with the bat. He'd had just 91 runs coming into this game. And that is his 5th one-day international 100. That's a good average. 44.81 in one-day internationals. Oh, he's going absolutely berserk. Let's put these highlights on for the last 5. Can we still manage to find a way to get to 300? Rahul is leading the way. I probably should have put that little toggle for him to keep the strike. Oh, you Dav, well done. You kind of, I don't want to put it on at the end. I wish there was a little toggle for this where, like, you don't want him to keep the strike for the first 4 balls of the over, but you just want him to keep the strike for the last 2. So I'll just play ball by ball. So now we'll probably want to try and keep him on strike. I don't know if that was the best thing to do or not. Alright, 3 to go. So Joe Denley's coming in. We're going to go all out aggression. So we'll probably get bowled first ball. Nope. Whips Denley away for 4. Very strange choice of bowling at the end. Waited too long to bowl Stokes. That's 6. 141. This is a great partnership of 65. Kuldeep Yadav has done an excellent job. There's another 6. 147 for KL Rahul. We won't put that. We'll just put that toggle on for the last ball. Try and keep on. That should be another 6. It is. What a terrible decision to bowl Joe Denley. 153 for KL Rahul. Let's see if he can just nudge a single here as well. Over 300. I can't believe we've still got over 300 after that start. It's not. It's another 4. That is a huge over. 1 over for 26. And Yadav's going to try and get... He's going to try and get KL Rahul on strike. He has. Let's just turn that off. Let's just keep it. Yeah, that'll do. Just go hard if you need to. Oh, it's been bowled, but that's okay. We're over the 300. Was aiming for, 330 was my ideal target. So 314 after being 3 for 33 and then 4 for 71 is very good. Interesting how the score is around this way. I suppose because it's the fall of wicket, so it's the other way around. This is my more traditional way. So let's have a look at the bowling lineup. Tom Curran, 2 for 37, 2 for 55 for Archer, 2 for 50 for Wood, 2 for 68 for Wokes, none for 74. Stokes was expensive, and if you add this bowler together, Stokes and Denley together, oh, we've still got an over to go. They've actually gone for 100. I thought that was the end. I reckon Denley could pick up 2 wickets here. I don't know what I was doing. I thought that was the end of the 50 overs. There was 1 to go. Yeah, that's probably always going to happen. Let's try not to go too aggressive. Maybe push some around. Oh, Roots in for another catch. Oh, yes. Hit for 4. 1.2 overs, 1 for 30. That's a bit like stick cricket if you've ever played that game. He's missed out on a pie. He is the number 11 though. Oh, they've just nudged a few. 2 overs for 33. That was very interesting. It's exactly what I said would happen. That seems to be the bowl first algorithm. Bowl your 5th bowler 8, start them in the 30th over, and then have to bowl your 6th over for 2 near the end, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But 321, happy with that bowling performance. Let's see what Shami and Bumrah can do. So just like I was saying before, thanks again for all the comments and the thumbs up on the videos. Do appreciate all of those. Always know there's a lot of comments coming. And I am enjoying playing through this India save, because even if you're 3 for 33 or 33 for 3, you can still make a very big score. So this is surprising from England. They've got 2 very aggressive batsmen with strike rates over 100, and they're just 42, so they need 280 at 7 and over. I actually always mean to put this one on the run rate chart in one-day cricket. I always forget. It probably should be that one by default. All right, let's get Kuldeep Yadav in. He's got a big job today. Slow left. So I think, yeah, just get him to come around and try and angle the ball in. Get him to come around the wicket to start with. Yadav needs a few wickets. His place in the side is under pressure from Chahal. They're both very good bowlers. It's probably hard to fit them both in. Jadeja's probably taking their spot. There's enough of Pandya for now. But I think Jadeja should always be in the team. And I think that's what happened in the World Cup and just before the World Cup is India are playing Chahal and Yadav and really having no room for Jadeja, which in my opinion is mind-boggling, because I think he's one of their best players and should always be in the team. So when I'm playing, he's always going to be in the side, just because I rate him so highly. There we go. There's the first wicket. Yadav's broken through. England probably feel it's still a long way to go. Still 200 off 28 overs. Oh, geez, Jadeja, no. Let's get Bumrah back on, see if he can get a wicket. Just 2 overs. Oh, sorry if there's a little bit of skipping there. Blame this this laptop. It shouldn't really have any trouble running this game, but sometimes it does. Oh, what was that? It was a no ball. Oh, unbelievable. Actually, I don't know if that's Jason Root or Joe Root or... Well, that was the no ball. Did I click the wrong one? Oh no. What was that? Catch. Oh, it was a free hit. So confused. I wondered why. I thought he dropped it or that was the no ball. I got really confused. I'm just going to bowl one more. Gee, I'm having to bring back the strike bowlers. This is what I was worried about playing England. Roy's gone for 72. They're a little bit ahead of the DLS, but wickets always change the DLS very quickly. Alright, we need to get Pandya on because he's got a lot of overs left. Oh dear. And let's get Jadeja. This is what I was very worried about with the English batting. Keeping wickets in hand. Targeting Pandya. There's a wicket. Well done, Yadav. It's got Joe Root. He's into Owen Morgan. Was the England captain. I'm not sure if he's captain in this. I don't really know if picking your captain makes any difference whatsoever. Jadeja's having a nightmare here today. But he can pull it back. And I think that's sometimes a positive about only picking 5 bowlers is if you've got a 6th bowler, I probably wouldn't go back to Jadeja here. But because I have to bowl him, he might take 4 or 5 wickets. He's got 1 wicket. In comes Tommy Banton, very exciting, very aggressive youngster. Look at that T20 strike rate and quite high as well in one-day cricket. He's played just a couple of games. And then after, they've got Stokes and Wokes, so they've still got batting to come. Today, Jadeja to Morgan, 2-2-2 for 4. That's Plum. Redeeming himself, Ravi Jadeja. Morgan gone for just 1. 100 needed. Alright, I might have to just save Pandya as deep as I can. Oh, I just need another wicket. Would really help. 250 for 5. Oh, that's not helped either. She's gone for a lot. Alright. Bumrah's in. Can he get a wicket? That's out. It's got Tommy Banton. It's making things very interesting indeed. Hitting middle stump, coming in a long way. 1 ball to go. Let's just get the field up for 1 ball. Oof, hit for 4. Alright, have to bowl Pandya. So they just need to run a ball. They're a little bit ahead here on the run rate and DLS. But if they can get another wicket and get into Curran, I know Curran and Archer can bat as well. But then you're really pushing into the tail. Alright, let's get Mohammed Shami in. What can he do? He's trapped Stokes. Stokes has gone for 31. Very aggressive. Tom Curran comes in. He's got a good average. Jeez, hit 9 off his first 3 balls. That's not helped out. Last over for Shami. What can he do? Oh, it's a no ball. Terrible. Alright, 5 to go. 21 needed. Come on, Pandya. Oh, he's been hit for 11. I was debating just bowling Jadeja that over. Curran's done a good job. Oh, it's all over. It's all done. Rohit may as well bowl this last ball. Didn't even bother to bring the field up. Disappointing. I did think that the score wasn't going to be enough with such powerful batting. Bairstow and Roy, great opening stand, 67 and 72. Root 50. When your top 3 make 50 each, you're not going to defend too many scores. So India defeated in the first game despite a magnificent 157 from KL Rahul. And really, he was the one-man show for India. And India are defeated for the first time in this series in the one-day format. Okay, so I'm going to make it a spinner's pitch. That was probably my mistake. Well, not probably, it definitely was. And then you're still going to probably keep the bowlers, although how did 2 for 52, so that was good. It's really hard to change too many of the bowlers. I'm going to keep it the same. Going to keep the same team and back them in their current season stats. Sharma doing well. I don't know why Kohli's not the captain. Kohli should be the captain. Oh, I think because they took him out. I rotated him out for the last Zimbabwe game. Yeah, let's go with that. And it looks like the same. No, it doesn't. They've brought in Adil Rashid for Mark Wood. Looks to be the only change, and we've been put into bat. So I was going to bowl first, but I'm happy with batting. Let's go aggressive again. Let's see if this will help. So we did know from the last game we did need a nice big score against England. 320 was not enough. Oh, there's Joe Rohde. He's dropped one. He took 5, dropped 1 in the last game. It's a pretty safe pair of hands at first slip. Sharma whips one away into the onside. He's doing well. Sharma, he's batting average, nearly 100 this year. That's a nice straight 6 off Chris Wokes, who England didn't pick in that first test against the West Indies. So I think that was a bit of a mistake. I probably would have picked Broad over at least Wood. Yeah, it's quite hard to see where you can fit Wokes in. Very solid start. Archer coming in to Shaw. 7 overs, 55 already, going at 8 and over. It's a really good start in the first 10. Oh, that looked very dodgy. So did that. Stop poking at the ball. Hit it. Oh, no, not like that. Oh, shanked him mid-on. Just faced the 16 balls. Sharma facing a lot more, and we won't go too aggressive for KL Rahul. But Sharma is looking good. That's the end of the first 10. None for 66. Sharma's nearly at 50 already. There's it. Oops, no, that's the wrong one. Push down the ground for a single. There is his 50. Alright, Curran's in. Let's see what happens against Adil Rashid's going to be the 5th bowler, and it looks like they're going to bowl him at about the 30 over mark again. Rahul's gone for 32. In comes Virat. Sharma's gone. 3 wickets for Curran. Oh, he's in a bit earlier, so that's a bit better. I don't know why that doesn't happen all the time. Just under 6 and over at the 30 over mark. Alright, 30 gone. Let's nudge these two up a little. Oh, that's a great over. Who was that hitting all Shreyas Iyer? Gets to his 50 with the single. Let's go to 40 overs. Alright, and let's get a little bit more aggressive. 240 off the last 10. Probably want 100 off the last 10. Well, that's not a good start. Let's go even more aggressive. That looks good. To Rashid. Kohli and Iyer, 152. They're both looking for hundreds. Shreyas Iyer is gone. Dhoni's coming in to be aggressive. Let's watch these last 5 overs. Rashid to Dhoni. They've got to slip in. Dhoni, just like the final of the 2011 World Cup, smashes 1 for 6. Oh no, Joe Root's got another catch. Oh gee, Joe Root. Stop catching everyone. So many catches. Don't understand. 4 to go. Kohli's got to up the aggression. He's been starved of a bit of strike. He's looking for what's probably his 46th or 47th one-day international 100. He's flicked that for 6. Moves into the 90s. Moves 96. Is this his 100? It could be. That could be his 100 because he was on 80 or 81. Raise the bat, Virat Kohli. Another test, another one-day 100. Well done. 100 exactly. It is his 46th one-day 100. What an absolute superstar. He's trying to get that average up to 60, which is absolutely ridiculous. How can you average 60 in one-day cricket? The only person who really came close was Michael Bevan. He's gone for an even 100. And he averaged 57 early in his career. Oh, gone first ball. On a hat-trick. Oh no, could be a team hat-trick. No, it's just a single. Was Michael Bevan averaged about 57, but he did bat at 7, and he did get a lot of not-outs. I'm not saying he wasn't a good batsman, he was, but he was the finisher, and he'd always remain not out. A little bit like Dhoni, and then moved up the order a little bit later in his career, finished with an average of 54. So that is amazing. And then Kohli averages 60, which is insane. So it's pretty similar to last time, but we made about another 10 runs. Archer was smashed for 95, Woakes number 54. Curran did a great job of getting some middle order wickets, 3 for 68, 2 for 48, Ben Stokes, 1 for 63, Adil Rashid, and the Indian batting lineup, Sharma 66, Kohli an even 100, Shreyas Iyer 79. Kohli and Iyer put on a really great partnership and a couple of little contributions towards the end. 330 for... 330 for England to win. See what else is going on. Sri Lanka, good score. South Africa, Pakistan, New Zealand, Bangladesh. Lots of cricket going on. That's a T20. Oh, this is a T20. I thought that was a low score. Not for a T20. It's pretty competitive. Okay. Hopefully the openers can get some wickets early. We've started with a maiden. And I like how this has stayed on. Or maybe I changed it at the start. I've forgotten already what's happened. So if you are interested as well, have a flick through my channel for some older videos. There are a few cricket videos on there, but just some random stuff from gaming. There might be something there that piques your interest. Lots of wrestling, lots of PS1 to PS3 games. I've played through just all different things I did when I started the channel. So just have a little look and see if there's anything there that you might find interesting to watch. There's lots of things I put up nice and early that I wasn't sure what people would be interested in. And strangely now is that really random things get watched. Things that I thought would be popular don't get watched, and things that I thought no one would ever watch get watched quite a lot, which is really strange. As Pandya has bowled Besto, which is fantastic because he didn't get a wicket in the last game, did he? Nope, 9 for 70. It was after a great series against Zimbabwe, cleaning up the Zimbabweans left, right and centre. I'm going to get him to actually bowl over the wicket in this game. 51 for 1. He's dropped it. Dhoni. Oh dear. Who did we drop? We dropped Joe Root in the last game, which was probably the difference. We do have a nice spinning wicket, so that is going to play into the favour of Yadav and Jadeja. Don't know why that was a highlight. It's just chipped down to fine leg. Oh, beautiful wrong-un. Is Joe Root picking the wrong-un? I'm not sure. That one just looked to go straight on. Might squeeze through 5 of Pandya's overs. Yeah, that's pretty handy. We'll get Jadeja. He's probably going to look to bowl his 10 straight through here. Again, worried about the lack of wickets. Again, he's dropped again. Oh, they've dropped Root and Roy. Those names are hard to say together. Although, if you look at their run rate, they are behind. They do need 8 and over. They're only 10 behind. No rain. So, I'm probably expecting one of these overs soon to go for 15. Just to absolutely smash an over. Because Yadav's gone through 6 overs for just 18. Which, although he hasn't got a wicket, is still very, very handy. Especially to someone like Jason Roy's, whose strike rate is pretty low for him, and Joe Root. They're only in the 6 or 70 and 56. So they're looking to keep wickets in hand. But the run rate is creeping over 9. 9.1 and over. Happy just to keep these spinners on. Happy there hasn't been a monster over. I know there was an over of 11. That's dropped again. Dhoni. The third drop. Pant is looking over his shoulder, hungry for the gloves. Oh, Dhoni's dropped 3 in this innings. Yadav completes an excellent 10 overs for just 38 runs. It's really strange. It feels like England they've lost just 1 wicket, but they feel really far behind the game. They need over 10 and over. And I'm going to just go with Bumrah for 5. And then I'm going to leave Pandya and Shami to bowl the last 10. So they probably want to get this down to about the 110 mark in the last 10. But they need 10 and over. I'm saying 10 a lot. So I don't think I can do... Ooh, yeah, this is what's going to start happening now. I don't think I can use my user-defined fields until the 40th over. Do need a wicket now. That dropped. Fourth drop for Dhoni. This is unprecedented. I don't think I've ever seen a keeper drop 4 in a one-day game. I don't think... And the same 2 batsmen who've been dropped. Root's been dropped 3 times. And Jason Roy's been dropped once. I don't think I've ever seen someone dropped by the same player 3 times in any match. This is crazy. What a crazy game. That's Plum. Finally, there's a wicket. Bumrah gets 177 for 2. These games are just so entertaining. England need 153. We're set in for a very entertaining finish. Oh, I was wondering if that was an edge. Is it? He's got a catch! Yes! Dhoni's hung on to 1. Jason Roy's on his way for 83. The tides are turning in India's favour. Bumrah's coming on and he's been the absolute game changer. To Owen Morgan. Bounces him. Top edge. It's gone for 6. No, it's down to point. Deep point. It's gone. Morgan's gone for a second ball duck. Bumrah takes 3 in the over, and all of a sudden this game has flipped over, and England are 24 behind the DLS. Still need 147 off just 14 overs. Jadeja's just going to try and slide through. Banton walked out of his crease. He's gone for 4. I think the wickets will start to tumble now. Stokes has hit a 6 first ball. He could be out second ball. It's outside the line. We'll try and squeeze Jadeja's last over in. Although we probably don't have to. Bumrah's cleaned up Stokes. He's taken 4 in an over and a half. Yeah, go on. Go on. Throw it up. He's gone for 8. That's okay. Take anything under 10. It's high. Could be caught on the boundary. Big slog sweep. It's in the space. It's gone for 4. Okay. Last over for Bumrah. It's bowling to Chris Wokes. Oh, gee, what happened? Okay, Shami's in. So England need 103 off the last 10. It was an expensive over. What can Shami do to Denley? Another wicket. I think this game's broken. Dhoni's taken 1. He's taken another one. He's redeeming himself. He's picked up Joe Denley. And you've got to think now India right on top as Adil Rashid's trapped plum first ball. Shami on a hat-trick. Oh, doesn't get it. Pandya. Hopefully he can just bowl tidily and maybe take a wicket. No ball doesn't help. 91 left. This score did seem big. That's down leg. Oh, gee, that went for a few runs. Don't write off England, though. I've said that before in Cricket Captain. It's looked absolutely like one team's going to win, and it goes right to the wire. They're hanging in, England. Hanging in. Wokes and Curran can definitely bat. That's out. That's hitting leg stump. Gone. Wokes out for 22. Oh, let's actually see the ball tracking. Surely that's just smashing leg stump. Can't be too upset. Absolutely smashing. Not even grazing. Shami has 3 for 58. It looks a long way from home for England. 65 off the final 4. That's trap plum. Shami's got Curran. Trapped him LBW. My friend Zenith in the comments, he loves a good LBW. Hitting middle stump, gone. 4 wickets for Shami as well. India prevailed by 58 runs. It looks like a big win, but it didn't feel like one. You always felt like England were coming. Let's have a look at the match summary. So England, Besto did okay at the top, but Roy and Root got dropped 4 or 5 times. Roy with 83, Root with 65, Denley 29, and then really a bit of a collapse. They lost a lot of wickets quickly, 4 for 7 here in the middle. Bumrah came on and took 4 wickets in an over and a half, 4 for 52. Shami cleaned up the tail, 4 for 64. Pandya did a good job being economical, 1 for 37. Yadav, I think this is a really underrated bowling performance. 10 overs, none for 38 when you're defending over 6 and over. And Jadeja did bowl well in the first 5, had a difficult job in his second 5. But India win by 58 runs. Virat Kohli is the man of the match for his 100. And that sets up a thrilling third match here in the series. It is the decider. I don't even think I want to change the team too much. The spin pitch definitely did help. Not current year. Let's have a look at versus England. Yeah, Pandya just the 1 wicket, but that's okay. Dhoni just dropping so many. Can I rotate him out? Pant did a great job in that warm-up match. In the decider. Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put Pant in. Sorry, Dhoni, it's a rest. His fitness is down a little bit. We'll use that as the reason. Just a little bit fatigued. Shami's looking a bit fatigued as well. Do we go with Kumar? No, I'm going to stick with Shami for the decider. Alright, England, have they changed anyone? Looks like the same side to me. Wonder if we'll just bowl first this time. Yeah, let's bowl first and let's try and chase down the score. In the decider, okay, let's have highlights on. Let's see how different it will be. England batting first. Bumrah to Roy. Oh, it's just missed the slip. Shami's gone through Roy. That's a very good wicket. Roy's been batting really well. Bowl these openers for 5 each. Still pretty good starts. Get Pandya. Do you know what? I'm not going to bowl Pandya. I'm going to go straight to the spin. Sometimes I like a special formula that I like to stick to. Other times, just what you're feeling. What do you feel will work? And with a spinning pitch, I hope that these two can come on and bowl quite tidily most of the way through. That's cleaned up Bairstow. Well, let's turn this on. I do have to turn this on every game. Yadav he's being a little bit expensive. I might bring him back later. Oh, he's got it. How did he edge that? Must have just caught the outside edge or the inside edge. Looks strange. The toe of the bat looked very weird. Very weird wicket ball. I know he got a wicket, but I need to get through Pandya's overs. Well done, Jadeja. Picks up Morgan for a duck. It's Tommy Banton. Just 2 balls in the last game. Is it just 1 in this one? No, he does survive. Let's get Pandya on. Can he continue getting a few wickets? And we'll save him for the last 5. He's got through 5 overs pretty tidily. Can he get Tommy Banton? I thought that was going to hit the stumps. Run out chance. Not out. I think he was in. All right, let's go back to Yadav. Joe Root just pushing away. Another 50 for Joe Root. Let's go with... It seemed to work last time, bowling Bumrah before the final 5. That's not really helped here. Do need a wicket. England looks set to be very aggressive in these last 10 overs. There's an edge. Oh, no, there's no edge. It's just a really good wrong-un. You'd have to Banton. He's doing well. That's an edge. Yes. Oh, give it. I'm sure that came off. I'm watching that again. Looked like it came off the glove. Just these wrong uns are turning so much. Oh, definitely looked like he hit it. Alright, Boomer's bowled out. None for 70. That's not good at all. Shami's in. England probably looking for 100 off these last 10. That's a free hit. Turn that off. Rubbish. It's been pretty disappointing. This partnership has been 100. And we've got Pandya bowling at the end with Shami. Just getting smashed everywhere. Just can't make the breakthrough. There's one. Pandya's got Tommy Banton for a very well-made 72. Definitely didn't want that happening. Shami's been very expensive today. And on the flip side, Pandya's been economical again. It's what you're looking for your fifth bowler, to be economical. And if they can get some wickets, great. Shami's picked up Root. He's made a magnificent 100. 102 for Joe Root. It's his 18th one-day international 100. Does average over 50 as well. Here's Wokes. Can they get to 300 in these last 3 overs? I think that's going to be run out. That is out. That's definitely out, surely. Gone. He's run out. Wokes has run out Stokes. I wonder if they'll get Folks in the side soon. As the keeper, probably just in the test matches. And final over. Can Pandya get some wickets? Yes. Pants hung on to one there. Last ball to Curran. It's always the run-out chance. Not always, but a lot of the time it's the run-out chance. I think he snuck in. 296 for England. Let's go through the batting. Bairstow 45. Joe Root 102. Great partnership with Tommy Banton and a few other people chipping in. Gee, there's some untidy figures there up the top. None for 70 from Bumrah. Shami smashed all over. 2 for 92. Well off his best today. Yadav was tidy again. 1 for 46. Jadeja bowled a bit earlier, so he could go for just 34 with 2 handy wickets. And Pandya really impressed because he bowled 5 overs at the end. 2 for 49. India essentially need a run of ball to win the series. This is going to be a thrilling finish to this 3-match series. Sure, gee, that's a very lazy run. It looked like he was just having a Sunday jog. Shaw plays one down. Very impressed with Shaw at the top of the order. Don't think there's any rain. Always got to keep an eye out for the rain now. You never had to before. Keep an eye on the DLS. I do like the DLS because it just shows you where you're at in the game as well. How far ahead or behind you are. That's Plum. Gone. Alright, Rahul. It's already 6.5 and over. We're a little bit behind. Just 41. It's a slow start. But England didn't start too quickly either. It's more trying to keep some wickets in hand. And I was just going to say, keeping Rohit Sharma in. 16 of 45. Just could not get going today. Sometimes it can be tricky chasing. I did elect to chase. 2 slips in. Kohli probably wants to anchor down. We just need a big partnership like England. Free hits. Oh no, Wokes has got Kohli. Can Shreya's Iyer 69 for 3. Some worrying signs for India. I meant to just put highlights on for the first 10. I'll turn these off for now. Just settle in, just watch what's happening. Keep an eye. Sometimes if you do the highlights too much, you don't keep an eye on things like the run rate. This is really what I'm keeping it on here. If it gets over 7, I'm going to start to get a little bit worried. Yeah, 7.3. Why is there a maiden? So we're a little bit behind. This is just another maiden. This is just very bizarre. 7.4. India just can't seem to get going at all. Oh, there we go. How's Rashid? 4 overs, 3 maidens for 7. There's a nice big over of 14. Rahul's past his 50. Okay, this is not too bad. I can take 7 and over for the last 20. There we go. Runs are starting to come. Keep these wickets in hand. Oh, Rahul's gone for 85. It's really going to come down to the wire in these last 10. Need a good over. Oh, no, that is not what we wanted. Pant gone for 1. It's back up to 9 and over. But a good big over kind of changes it. I'm putting highlights on. Really neck and neck with the DLS. 8.8 and over. 71 from 48 deliveries. Oh, it's outside the line. That's not a good over. Or 4 will help. 64 from 7. And Rashid is going to bowl 4 of them. Although it is a spinning wicket. So the series is coming down right to the wire. I thought that was going to sneak through. Iyer has driven one down the ground. Do need a boundary to get the runs required for this over. Or single. 58 off 36. It's so tense. You don't want to go too aggressive and get out. He's lovely. Flick that through the onside. That's a great over for 12. It's coming right down to the last over. Oh, it's so exciting. That's outside leg. You just don't want an over here where there's just 1 or 2 runs. You don't mind if there is an over for 6. There we go. 39. I'm going to get Pandya to be more aggressive. And the last 3 overs will watch every ball. Oh, yes, Pandya has a big 6 down the ground. And then a wide. And then he's out. But Jadeja's coming in. 32 off 22. You almost don't want him to be too... Oh, I thought that was edged. 2 dots. Very hard to come in. Very hard to come in and smash the ball. 30 from 18. I'm just going to go ball by ball. Because if they get stuck, I'm going to have to up the aggression to max. Oh, what was that? A bye. Leg bye. 29 from 17. This is another thrilling conclusion. Oh, he's just going to have to go for it. Ravi Jadeja's going to have to sacrifice everything. Gee, 2 off 6. That is just terrible. Needs a boundary. He's looking, searching for the boundary. There it is, a big cut shot away. Relieves some pressure. 25 off 14. Very nervous times for both teams. He's dabbed that away for 4 as well. Oh, great stop on the boundary. Who was that down there? Excellent stop. 24 from 13. What's Shreya's Iyer going to do? He's hit it straight. Is it going to be caught? No, it's straight. It's 4. And I think that's his 99. 99. 20 from 12 balls to win the series. Oh, we need the rain. We'd win. It is very close. Jadeja again. Don't really want a wicket because don't really want to rely on Yadav or Shami having to come and hit to a ball. Jadeja can. It's a single down the ground. 19 off 10. There's Shreyas Iyer's 100. He's going to have to be very aggressive now. We're just going to make him super aggressive. 100 off 76. 18 off 9. It's 2 a ball. Need a boundary. That's an excellent boundary. It's all the way for 6. Oh, Jadeja. He's redeeming himself. 12 off 8. Boundaries can just change the game. And there's a top ball. And he's out. Oh, so what do you want to do with your Dav? You almost... going to keep Iyer on strike. It's almost going to treat this as a free hit. So if he gets out, I don't think it really matters that much. But if he can hit a 4, it's really going to help. Oh, he's edged it. No, we want to keep... Had to get Shreyas Iyer on strike. 12 off 6. The debate is, do I keep him on strike and try and aim for 3 boundaries? I think we just go with what we've got. Rashid, 12 off the last over required. Oh, he's missed. He's missed. He's missed. I think you almost have to keep him on strike now. Because if he gets a single, it's 11 off 4. He'll need another single. It would be 10 off 3. Oh, 12 from 5. Gee, this is a tense finish. Come on. He's pushed it. Oh, there's people out there. I think he's just going to have to stay on strike. Try and hit a boundary. There's a 6. Oh, it's a 4. So he's going to have to stay on strike again. 8 off 3 required. Shreyas Iyer, can he be the hero? Oh, no. Well, this is really it. This ball, do you know, well, if he misses it, if he gets a single, he really needs a 2. He's probably just going to have to stay on strike here. Try and get a 2 or a 4 or a 6. Needs at least a 2 to stay in the game. And it's a... What's that? It's 6! It is 6! It's a huge 6! 1 ball remaining. Let's turn that off because he doesn't need to keep the strike. 2 to win. 1 ball remaining. It could be a tie. We could tie the series. What a finish. 2 remaining off the last ball. Are you ready? Hold your hats. Have your hats ready. Okay. 2 off 1 ball. Shreyas Iyer, 110, not out. Hopefully, please don't miss it. Come on, Shreyas Iyer. 2 to win. He's edged it. It's a single. It's a tie. It's a tied series. Can you believe it? The game is a tie. There's no super over. Why wasn't the field in? Oh, what a game. The match is all tied up after 50 overs. 3 games. The series is tied 1-1. What an absolutely amazing finish. Quick look at the Indian batting lineup. Rahul was great with 85 off 98. Shreyas Iyer has to be man of the match with his 111 off 82. Tactics there were almost perfect. He did have to stay on strike. Although if they did get a couple of singles here, but that's the risk you take. The match is all tied at 296 each. Shreyas Iyer is your man of the match. And the series is drawn 1 each, with England winning the first game, India the second, and a tie to finish. What a series. Let's have a quick look at the stats before the end. Rahul, amazing. He was on the brink of being dropped. 274 runs at 91. Shreyas Iyer, 221 at 110. Kohli was not too bad, 111 at 37. Everybody else probably just chipping in a little bit. Wicket-wise, 8 for Shami, 5 each for the rest. It was quite high, as it was quite a high-scoring series. England, Joe Root, we got dropped about 12 times. He made 222 at 74. Jason Roy, always great up the top. Bairstow did a good job. Tommy Banton, a really handy innings in that final match. Wickets, Curran was probably the best and the most economical. Everybody else went for a few. Was quite expensive. Rashid, just the 1 wicket on a spinning track. So, well, that was one of the more entertaining series I have played. And the next video will be 3 T20s against England, then 3 T20s against Australia, then the 2020 World Cup. So thanks for watching today. If you haven't already, flick a like down the bottom, comment, and if you'd like to be notified of these videos every day, subscribe down the bottom. Otherwise, have a wonderful day and see you later.